Hello guys, let me show you our Transform Effector blueprint. So to open this map, just click the Transform Effector, Maps, Showcase Transform Effector. How does it work? The Transform Effector is a blueprint which controls the target object's transform. And it's based on the distance field. So I get these static meshes, but it can be any kind of meshes, and I target them. So you just click on the object. Here you can write the tag, and in the second panel you will tag the tag what you want. I just typed build 02, and the same tag build 02 I have here in the main control panel in the details of my blueprint. So this blueprint controls these effects. So we can click on simulate to see the result. When I move with the blueprint, the distance between the objects is changing, so also the transform of the objects is changing. You can see it's transforming the rotation, location, and the scale. Like here you can see I get the location on, rotation on, and the scale is on. You can edit the values, so if I want to transform the location more, I just add the value here. If I want to transfer them to another axis, I just add the multiply here. You want to rotate them more and scale them more, so it's all easy to control. Here you can see another presets. It's all the same blueprints, but only with the different setups. For example, here is the location, turn it off. Here is some brick building effect. The blueprint works with groups, with individuals, and with the actors converted to blueprint class. So you see the result is the same, but here is I can click on each actor. This one is a group, and this one is a blueprint, which it's collapsed meshes, and it works with any kind of actors, so particle, static mesh, skeletal mesh, text, lights, you name it. And if you set the value distance minimum bigger than distance maximum, there is no animation, it's just appearing the objects, so you can use it for appearing some part of your scene. So here are a few templates, and here are the same, but they are attached to moving cube, so you can automatically see the results at once, and you don't have to manually control them. And here in the readme, there is a long readme and short, so let's go to a short. How to create your effects. So here you can see how to tag your actors properly, where you can find a blueprint, and check the other maps. Okay, so we can go to visit the other map, which is a distance field explanation. You can see that here we get the invert location, invert rotation, invert scale. So what does it mean? Just hit simulate and you will see the result. If the invert is true, you see the default transform inside of the minimum distance sphere, and if the invert is false, you see the default transform outside the maximum distance. And so that's the difference between invert on and off. You can easily attach the blueprint, for example, to players. So here's the map third person example. Just hit play to see the result. The blueprint is the blueprint from third person example from Epic content. I just replaced the mannequin with this small drone to reduce the size of the project. So you can control it with W, A, S, D, and jump with the space. And you see when I'm moving with my actor, the scene is transforming, it's building, and it works. The collision works, and everything works properly. Jump. Okay, so you can try it yourself. And now let me show you the sequencer example. You can easily edit any value of the blueprint in sequencer. So let's open the sequencer, and here you can see I'm animating the distance minimum, maximum, turning on and off the location. I'm animating the scale, the multiplication, and so on. If you want to add some value of the blueprint to sequencer, you just click on blueprint, and here you can see the plus. So I just click, for example, minimum location or maximum location is 500. I set it to 1000 and hit plus, and keyframe automatically created here. Okay, so let me delete it, and maximum location was 500. So if you want to see the result of the sequencer, just hit play. So this all effect is created only with one blueprint and just changing the values in time. You can check the whole animation in our YouTube channel. Yeah, that's it. So if I click on G, you can see that it's all invisible. I can click here, the helpers visible in game. So in a game mode, I see the icons. So it's easy to work with the blueprint, but remember to turn it off when you want to render your scene. Okay, let's create the step-by-step effect. So I just create a new level and click on meshes, drag and drop the cube, and I tag the objects. So in the search panel I write tag, and you have to tag it here, an actor advanced tags. Don't tag it here, but you have to tag this one. I type control, and that's all what you have to do with your meshes or static meshes and particles and so on. So okay, add some light, and boom, just duplicate the objects to have some nice arrays for affecting, and let me show you. Okay, I think that's okay for us. So we got many cubes. We take the first one, but you can take them. You select all and just take here. Okay, so delete or control. Yes, you can do it on multiple objects at once. And now just go to the blueprints, blueprint effector, drag and drop, and if you hit simulate, it's working. It's working because in our blueprint it's automatically named control, the first one. If you use the appear, the tag is appear, but all the blueprints are the same. Only these values are changed to create some presets for you. Now it's a little bit laggy, so don't forget to turn off the snapping, and it's nicely smooth. We can invisible this. You can play with the distance minimum, maximum, and you see, you get this beautiful effects in just seconds. And you can use static meshes for Quixel, for example, to create more interesting scenes. I just use cubes for fast demonstrating. So that's all. It's so easy.